Before I start this video, before I start saying anything in this video, I just want to read something to you guys. I just want to read something that is the law. Just in case there is anyone out there who might need a reminder of this. A statement that is merely someone's opinion is not defamatory unless it was presented as if it were fact. If someone writes, "It seems to me that John Smith is a crooked politician," that most likely is a protected opinion. If the statement is, "John Smith is a crooked politician," and it is not a true statement, that may be defamatory, for sure. It is a fine distinction to bear in mind, but an important one. To prevail on a defamation claim, you must first prove that the statement was false. If the statement is true, however, no matter how unflattering it may be, your claim will be barred because truth is an absolute defense to a defamation action. Just wanted to say that, just wanted to put that out there for anyone who's watching. Let me start off by saying that if you're here thinking that I'm gonna spill the tea, or I'm gonna drag somebody, or this is gonna be this crazy, dramatic, gossipy video, that's not what this video is. I just feel like it's time to tell you guys how I really feel, the things that I can tell you. I know I promised you guys an explanation further down the road. There are legal things tied to everything. I am in the middle of something really intense, and although I would love to sit here and give you every single detail, I actually can't, and I'm pretty sure I never will. In reality, it can't be like that. This is the internet. I have a very public platform. It is what it is, but what I do have is my truth, how I've been feeling. I want you guys to know that when I started Kayo Polish, of course I started it because I love nail polish. I wanted to create something that I hadn't really seen myself. I wanted a really great formula that was gonna last a really long time without chipping, and it was this dream of mine. I had never started a business before. I had never done something on my own before. I had only done collabs and worked on YouTube. It was something that was very new to me, so I had to involve other people. And first of all, let me say there's nothing I regret from Kayo Polish. I don't regret starting Kayo Polish. The past 6 months have been such a lesson, such a learning lesson in my life that I feel has made me a stronger, more determined person today. I don't even know what to say or how to begin this. When I started Kayo Polish, everything was going really well. I was really happy with everything. Even though I had partners, I felt super in control. I felt 100% that it was my brand. And even though I've always been the creative, the formula, the colors, everything about Kayo Polish that you guys see has been me. I know that I've seen a few comments circulating around where people are under the impression that I was just like waking up every day and showing up to these photo shoots, and that I was basically just the face and Kayo Polish did everything and I just showed up. No. Like I said, the other people who are involved behind the scenes. Those photo shoots are created by me and my personal team. That comes from us and sitting down hours and hours and discussing this and doing vision boards. I've dedicated a lot of time, hard work, and love to Kayo Polish. This isn't something I just slapped my face on. Me and my team, I have a small group of women who work with me on Kayo Polish, and it was going so well. I had different retailers reaching out to me personally, wanting to involve me in their stores, and so many things. I felt confident, I felt really, really good. The other people involved in Kayo Polish, they're more like the business side to things. As we kept growing, as the customer base kept growing, I started to realize certain things. I started to catch on to a few things. I personally felt like certain decisions were being made that I wasn't totally okay with. And as things kept going, I kept seeing these red flags. I almost felt like, and again, this is how I felt, I started to feel like certain people saw me as this like little girl. I started to quickly feel like I was losing control of my own brand. And of course, I can't sit here and tell you every incident as to why I felt that way, but it's definitely how I felt. Things started to get a little rocky. I was feeling really uncertain. I was having so many thoughts. There was something in my gut telling me this isn't right. I was kind of asked or expected to start working with other people, new people. Then in July, international shipping was abruptly taken away. And I knew my audience was gonna be blindsided. Don't get me wrong, everybody has something bad to say about a brand. There's always customer service issues. No company is perfect, but I just started to see a lot of things that my subscribers themselves were pointing out to me. I finally got to a point where I knew I had to make a decision. I felt like I needed to start protecting myself and protecting my audience. I had to end Kale Polish. I knew that the only choice I had was to walk away from Kale Polish. I had become so concerned with the brand. I became extremely unhappy. There were so many weeks where I couldn't sleep because I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know how I could walk away from this and it'd be okay. Kale Polish was a joint venture. It wasn't an official incorporation or anything like that. So it was a joint venture between two. And I looked over my contracts. I read over everything. I made sure, me ending Kale Polish, I made sure that I was in my legal rights to do so. But with that being said, I still had legal obligations in the brand. I still had things I had to commit to, which was Zodiac and Winter. But meanwhile, behind the scenes, I felt like everything was falling apart. I got so many questions about this. People were telling me like, how random, aren't you in the middle of Kale Polish ending? This is so weird. Why are you putting these limited edition custom caps on these things? Like, why did you make this decision? What was your idea behind this? Yeah, that wasn't my decision. I was as surprised as you guys were to see that. Not exactly the nail polishes I would pick for that cap, bit oogie. I could have sworn I was supposed to make those kinds of decisions. I could have sworn. I honestly felt from the beginning, from my decision to end Kale Polish, that I wasn't gonna involve anyone in this drama, because at the end of the day, I loved Kale Polish. I believe so much in the product. I worked really hard to make sure that it was something people loved. So because I didn't want this to be some drama on the internet, I just told you guys it was ending. I didn't want to give you guys any details because the polishes work great. I love them. They're amazing. I know there have been a lot of questions about restocks. That's been my number one question. And I want you guys to know that the reason I haven't answered you online, like when are you restocking or what, is because I always felt like I couldn't, because I always felt like I didn't have the answer. I can't tell you if there are gonna be any restocks or not. I wanna say no. I'm still tied to inventory that I have approved. There's not much I can do at this point while we are winding down Kale Polish. I just want you to know, if there are colors you like on Kale Polish that you really want, everything's on sale. I still love this product. It's still something that I made with love. It's still something I stand behind. I love the nail polish. I love it so much. It's so good. I am so proud of it. Hopefully this will be over soon. I mean, I don't know how people are gonna see this video and react to it, but hopefully we can move on with our lives soon. I want to wrap up this video with just a message to any influencer out there that's watching this video, especially if you're a smaller influencer. I know sometimes people will paint a very beautiful picture. People will try to convince you left and right that they know best. But listen to me when I tell you this. It is you and your followers. You guys are the reason you have gotten as far as you have gotten today. Have your lawyers read over every single word and every single contract. Make sure that you are 100%. Make sure you are protecting yourself and your fans and your followers and your audience, because no one on this planet is gonna care about you, about your subscribers, the way you do. This video has gone on too long already. But I want to say before I go that I have never felt the need to thank you guys more than today. I'm gonna cry a lot right now. It's gonna get real wild. Warning, people get so mad when I cry, but what do you want from me? I have a Scorpio moon. You guys showed me these past couple days that I am not alone in this. I've been feeling so defeated. These past few months, I can't even begin to tell you guys. I can't believe how quickly you guys have shown your support. I am so thankful for you. Kale Polish wouldn't even be something to fight for if it wasn't for you guys. If it wasn't because all of you guys loved Kale Polish, and if it wasn't for your constant support and love, I wouldn't have cared. I think what others don't understand is that I've created a friendship with my audience, and I'm gonna keep fighting for my audience because that's what we do here. I feel like I have thousands of best friends on the internet, and yeah, I guess that's it. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.